Hi, Kings Mountain. I'm Jim Palenick, your city manager, and we're coming to you again with updates with the city manager. It's October 18th. We hope to be doing these on a recurring basis every 2 weeks. Each time we'll pick a different subject, a different topic, and try to answer some pertinent local questions. Today we're talking a little bit about our municipal utility systems. We happen to be very blessed here in Kings Mountain because we own municipal utilities that cover electric, natural gas, water, and sewer. As we offer services to the community with these various utilities, we want to be certain that the service is provided on a recurring, uninterrupted, high-quality basis so that we know you're getting the very best service possible at the lowest and most competitive price. Of the utmost importance when providing utilities to customers, we have to know that we are very accurately recording the amount of use and then billing you appropriately. So in concern for transparency, we recently engaged in an audit. And to help us talk about this particular audit that we engaged in, I'd like to introduce our Utility Services Director. This is Wayne Ledbetter. Wayne, how are you doing?
I'm good, sir. How are you?
Great to have you today. Wayne is our Energy Services Director. That means he's responsible for the electric power as well as the natural gas. So Wayne, tell us a little bit about this audit, what you did, when you did it, and what it sort of resulted in.
Sure. So beginning in March of this year, we launched an audit, and that audit for residential started out to be water, electric, and natural gas. And that comprised of the audit for billing, field operations, and then the AMI system that we currently use.
Wayne, just a second, AMI, what does that stand for people who may not know what that is?
That is basically the automated meter reading system that we use, which is commonly known as an ERT, or a module that's installed on any meter, and it's remotely read.
So again, it used to be maybe years ago, you'd see an individual human being that would have to go physically read numbers
Correct.
On a meter, and technology now allows us to do that in a much more automated, much more consistent basis, so there'll be a lot more likely accuracy in the process.
Yes, that's correct. And so what we did was we wanted to see how the AMI system was accurate in the residential level. So we took all three entities, we pulled them together with the help of the AMI company, a third party, and the city. And we came back with 100% accuracy on residential. That number sounds crazy and unbelievable, but 100% accuracy is great.
So basically then you had this third party entity confirm that we looked at our residential meters and they can tell us that they're reading really 100% accurate. So again, complete confidence, transparent, not simply that the city did this, but obviously an outside firm came in, worked with us, and showed that those particular meters, those residential household meters, showing 100% accuracy. But Wayne, we didn't stop there, did we, just with those residential meters? You actually looked at all of our users, including the bigger commercial and industrial users as well, correct?
Correct. What we did was we brought in our AMI company, which is, again, that's our automated meter reading. And we did spot checks on certain commercial through industrial meters to start with.
And these would be the large meters, the large
That is
users.
correct.
Okay.
This is what we commonly call in the gas industry, it's commonly known as an engineered design, something that looks out of the ordinary that you do not see at home.
Sure, sure.
So we spot checked a few of those. We found that some of those had some discrepancy in the model.
So knowing that we found this issue, did that result in anybody's bill being incorrect?
That's funny you say that. We did find that we owe 6 of those customers back some money, and it totaled actually to an amount of about $62,000.
So we determined that some of these folks actually were owed a certain amount of money back because it was overbilled. And how are we getting those funds back to people? Is that a credit to their future bills?
That will be a credit beginning this month.
So clearly the city's goal is to be entirely transparent in this case because we want to be as accurate as possible for our customers on a regular, ongoing basis. So you found these, I guess you said, was it 6 of the major customers that resulted in about $62,000 that are being credited back. However, when you look at the overall time frame in which you build all of the customers, give us some sense of how many were inaccurate compared to how much accuracy you found.
So if you date back from the dates we used in the audit, from fiscal year 21 to date, speaking only of electric and gas, we billed just over $58 million worth of utility bills.
So $58 million worth of bills, and the inaccuracies that you discovered only amounted to 62,000. And what percentage accuracy is that?
That is right at 99.89%, which
So-
leaves us with an error of margin of 0.11%.
So as an industry standard, that sounds really good to me. So if someone does have a question, if they're worried about their meter for its accuracy, if they're concerned about their usage, if they're just looking for some advice on things that maybe they can do to cut their bills down, who should they call? Who should they contact?
Well, it would depend on what department. So if it's anything to do with energy, for gas, electric, they can give the energy services a call. And that would be either Lisa Sanders or Melissa Edwards. And that number is 704-734-4516.
And that's electric or gas. And so then if someone had a question about water or sewer,
Well, they could simply reach out to Asia London, and her number would be 704-734-4531.
so the thing is, if you're in the city of Kings Mountain and you are served by electric or natural gas or water or sewer, you have any questions at all about the service that you receive, the accuracy of your meter, or issues related to the usage, or if you believe the usage to be accurate, don't hesitate to reach out to us. Call those folks that we talked about, and we're going to do everything in our power to try to get you the right answers. And if we find something that's a problem, we're going to work to fix it. Now, in addition to these kind of audits, you don't stop there either. You're planning a meeting coming up for some of your biggest users. Tell us about that.
That is correct. So we're looking at the Thursday of this week. We've put together.
That date is
That would be October 19th.
19th.
And it's going to be held for an invited few, and that would be our key account holders, what we call them here at the city. And the reason they're key account holders is that is our biggest user. There's been a lot of turnover, so we want to introduce ourselves at the city to our key account holders. And we're looking for a roundtable discussion of, what they may need from the city to improve the relationship, and vice versa.
We're really blessed that we have this opportunity to operate municipal utilities. We want to be good stewards of that responsibility. We think it's a serious responsibility. We take it seriously. Our goal always is to have better service at lower prices than any of our competitors around. And if we're not doing that, we're going to work in every way possible to achieve that outcome. We're excited about getting together with some of those big users, but we're equally just as excited to make certain that even the smallest of users is satisfied with their service and that they're getting the best service that they can. So Kings Mountain, thanks again. You'll be hearing from us again in the future. And for today, I'm your city manager, Jim Palenick. This has been Wayne Ledbetter, your Director of Energy Services. We hope you have a great week.